As migrant buses continue to arrive in the city, officials warn we could start seeing up to 25 buses from the Texas border each and every day.
Across the city, tensions are rising as community members grapple with this crisis. Casey Cronus is live on the west side with the very latest for us. Casey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Anthony and Natalie. There is a lot to unpack today. Here at the Amundsen Park Fieldhouse, a small protest is getting underway outside with residents who are opposed to the city turning this site into a migrant shelter, calling it a disruption to necessary park programming that takes place here each and every day. Meanwhile, today, migrant families are set to move in to the city's new migrant shelter in Pilsen. It's located in the 2200 block of South Halsted. And last night, a community meeting was heated, with residents disagreeing on whether or not that site should become a sanctuary. Plus, downtown, 2nd Ward Alderman Brian Hopkins is calling on the closure of a migrant shelter at the Inn of Chicago, located at the corner of Ohio and St. Clair, just steps away from the Mag Mile. He says it is an inappropriate location that has caused a series of concerning issues for the neighborhood.
This year alone, we've had over 300 calls for that address for all sorts of things like disturbances, fighting, assault and battery, narcotics, and the Chicago Police Department have declared that area a narcotics hot zone due to the number of illegal narcotic sales. So some people are trafficking in drugs there, and we're not saying everyone who does that is a migrant. That would be an unfair generalization. Certainly some are, but that area has really become a magnet for criminal activity.
Back here at Amundsen Park, 29th Ward Alderman Christopher Taliaferro is holding a community meeting at 6 p.m. He is strongly opposed to turning this site into a shelter. We'll be here to see how all of that unfolds. Reporting live on the west side, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
All right, Casey, thank you. Meantime, Governor Pritzker is calling on the Biden administration to help address the migrant crisis. The governor fired off a letter to the president yesterday saying that the influx of migrants in Illinois is, quote, untenable. The state has already dedicated $330 million to address the crisis. Pritzker said today that he believes there are more resources that the White House and Congress can provide to blue states being targeted by Texas Governor Greg Abbott's bus campaign. He is also calling on the Republicans to stop playing games and start working for long solutions.
You don't hear him telling Republicans that they need to go to work in Washington on behalf of reforms at the border. Instead, he's just sending busloads around the country and causing chaos, frankly.
Pritzker says he has been in discussions with the Biden administration regularly since the very first bus arrived in August of last year. Natalie?